die!
Greg's missing once again. He keeps escaping from my eye. Well, isn't there something we can do? It seems like he's been escaping behind our backs. I'll figure out how to find him soon. Oh, Greg, where are you? This is some good fuel here. Greg, seriously, is this efficient fuel or is this going to affect you? Another engine had used that fuel from here before. He was fine afterwards. If you start having problems because of that fuel, I will still force you to work. Okay, driver. Jeez. I'm so glad that I made it to that shed without getting caught so far. This is without a doubt unacceptable. I feel like we're going to get caught sometime. It's not like it was on a main line or anything, a branch line that has seen rarely any freight. It's not like whenever a branch is rarely used, you can do whatever you want. Sorry, but ever since I discovered that shed, I haven't been the same. I guess whatever engine who discovered that shed did change because of what was in it. Another silly story. First the ghost spirit stories and now this. You need some rest to get ready for tomorrow's work. I guess so. And I hope you get some rest at least. You too, Greg. Dude, where have you been? You've been gone for like the whole day yesterday. You were needed to move an oil train to the other yards. Someone else had to do it for you. Huh? Oh, I just went out to the UP Fresno sub just because I want to see a highway parallel to the tracks. Dude, what kind of excuse is that? That's just weird. Like, why can't you be patient to be assigned to the West Colton freights from Roseville? You realize SD60Ms are being retired because they're not needed anymore. So us SD60Ms are sitting in deadlines awaiting our fates while you modern engines take over the system. It's not our damn fault we replaced older engines. Look, some classes of locomotives don't last forever, so enjoy your time in service until you'll be retired in the future again. He's right. Nothing lasts forever, Greg. Be grateful that you were bought by the Golden Empire Bay Railroad from the Tracy deadline, otherwise you would have been covered in graffiti. Whatever, I gotta get switching. I'll talk to you later. Alright, I'll see you later. He said he went to the UP Fresno subdivision just to watch cars on Highway 99, which I doubt that because no engine goes out to watch cars on highways. I'll go tell the yardmaster about that. You have to. I'm curious about his whereabouts because this is going on for too long. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this. This situation has been going on for too long. I agree. He's hiding something from us, and it could be bad. His driver's been acting suspicious as well. I wish I can track them down when they're off the railroad, but I don't have the time because I have to worry about other things on this railroad. No one wants to look at a screen for a very long time just to track a locomotive. There you are, Rowley. How's your day going? Fine. You, Greg? Yeah, I'm good. Are you hiding something from me? No. Why would you say that? You're actually lying because many locomotives and people always use that type of phrase. I'm not joking, dude. Like, come on. Now I need to switch freight cars for a train that'll be departing tonight. I'm so annoyed that these engines are asking me all the damn time about where I went. Greg, slow down! Oh, crap! Tracks are blocked and the yardmaster's gonna kill me! I need to go! Greg, no, we're not leaving this mess. Go where? No time to answer. Have to go now. God damn it, he's leaving and another train is entering the harbor here. What a mess. And now he's gone again. You can assign someone to detect where Greg has been going this whole time. I will. And this time, we will find him. First, I'll assign an engine to get the crane and clean this mess up. And once I find Greg, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Max, Justin, and Ty, I'm choosing you three along with Rowley for this important task to find where Greg's been off to. I'm choosing you three since I know I can trust you all and are not needed outside of the railroad. I have enough locomotives at different yards and I think they can handle the workload. I'll call one of you in if you're needed at a yard, but it's unlikely that'll happen. Thanks, Yardmaster. God, I need to find my friend. Rowley, I know you're concerned about your friend being missing, but don't worry, we'll find out soon. Yes, Yardmaster. We'll get to it. Hey, what are you doing on my line? Oh, sorry. We're finding out where Greg has been going for months now. Strange. He's been acting like this since we arrived in some rail yard not too long ago, near to what engines call Silas Scratch's shed. Now we best get moving because we have a train to deliver. Silas Scratch? What's the story about? It's this Union Pacific Consolidation steam engine who used to work on a line, then was stored in some shed after the line closed and went insane for being in there for years, somehow moved under his own power, and haunts the forest in the same area where his shed lives. Locomotives have tried to go to that shed and were never the same or were gone after discovering the sheds. Either they found Silas Scratch or nearly got killed. Hold on. That could give us a clue on where Greg's been going for months. What if it isn't a shed? It could just be another rail yard where Greg's been living in ever since. And that's about this Silas Scratch story and Greg going to the sheds when we arrived at the yards. But I know his whereabouts are connected to the story. We'll find a yard to watch where Greg's been going to, but you all must find yourself on a train that's heading up to the yards. Man, I remember being up at the yards there. I didn't feel strange when I was there, especially since it's somewhere near there. If any of you know the directions to where Greg's been off to, you all have been permitted. I'll call dispatch to make sure that lines are clear for you. I trust all of you that we can get to the bottom of this. How can dispatch track Greg? Good question. He doesn't have PTC. Anyways, you all will go together as a power move. But I don't want any fooling, because this is a serious search. We won't, Yardmaster. Hey, those are the same locomotives we saw a while ago. Well, technically we're looking for Greg because he's been missing lately. Has he passed here? I think he did, but I didn't really pay attention. Anyways, we're planning to head up to the yard since that's where he changed. Oh yeah, Greg hadn't been the same after he went down that branch. Hunter already told our yardmaster about the Silas Scratch story and the night when Greg went down the branch, which is why we're allowed to be out of our railroad. Yardmaster, Yardmaster! What do you need? Can we come along with those locomotives? Why do you want to go with them? Well, we're looking for a locomotive that has been missing from the Golden Empire Bay Railroad hundreds of times, and we're finding out where he has been going the whole time. Yes, I know our railroad has lots of locomotives, but the thing is that he could be a part of something serious. Lily and Oliver knows part of this, and we may need them for investigation. Okay, who are you looking for specifically? Well, we're looking for Greg, the UP SD60M, and we assume he passes through here to some unknown place. I've seen him a couple times. I don't trust all of this, but for this one I'll let this slide. I need to call your yardmaster first to see if it's legitimate before you all can take Lily and Oliver, but they should return as soon as possible. The yardmaster of the Seaview Valley Railroad called in with the Golden Empire Bay Railroad yardmaster about Greg. They did talk for a while, but the Seaview Valley Railroad yardmaster agreed to let Lily and Oliver be a part of the search for Greg. Alright, I can allow you both to be a part of the search. Jackson knows about this too. Can he come along? Unfortunately, he's busy on local duties for a couple weeks. But anyways, good luck finding Greg, because this case seems very serious. The engine searching for Greg had been assigned to a freight from Winston heading to the yards in the area where Silas Scratch's shed is. Thanks for giving your train to us. No problem. Ty's train managed to arrive at the yards in the early evening. He then noticed something as he brought his train into the yards. Hey, be quiet now. I see Greg heading back. Oh crap! I don't understand this. Why we have to keep going to that place. It's a waste of time and fuel to keep traveling between places. I told you, I want to keep that shed to myself in that GP60. I don't want another engine to find it. Shed? I think I know what he's talking about. That's Silas Scratch shed, isn't it? What? Silas Scratch shed? That shed isn't safe. We're planning to ask the locomotives in the area if they know anything about that shed. Wait a minute, some of you look familiar. Look, we're looking for Greg. That SD60M has been going to the shed like a million times and we don't know for sure what's happening over there. And you're that GP60 that Greg and some of us met. Do you have something to do with this, considering you and Greg came back from that branch? Honestly, I think I may be a part of this, but it isn't Greg's fault. Like, he's absent a lot on our railroad. You know what? Tomorrow I'll take you engines to the shed, because y'all should truly know what's in there. Here's the shed. It's just an old shed with passenger cars and freight cars stored for an unforeseeable future. There's also some fresh fuel cans here too. Huh? Maybe Greg wants to check out those passenger cars? Not sure, but looking at the shed, I don't think any rail fans know about it. So this Silas Scratch story looks like it's to hide all these rail cars behind. Very funny. Guys, I got a plan. We should find a steam engine to pretend that Silas Scratch and chase Greg with it. It's gonna be fun. Seeing the tight curves, he's dead scrap if that plan becomes reality. You know, just for fun. Riley remembered a steam engine he saw yesterday. Robbie, the GS6484, was planned to be used to scare Greg. Miley, the GS2484, and Dolly, the MT4482, were already on several assignments such as the Montana Special. With permission from the yardmaster at Southwold Bay, a UP AC44 towed Robbie to the branch overnight. They were given a word by the yardmaster that Greg is still missing and is mysteriously somewhere else. Meanwhile, the engine searching for Greg had split up, with Max, Justin, and Oliver 2 miles away from the shed with Robbie, Riley, Hunter, and Jorge just distance away from the branch line, and Ty and Lily in the yards. Waiting to see if Greg would come by felt like an eternity. Just got a word from the yardmaster that Greg's driver told her that they're in the yard somewhere. Don't know where, but I assume it could be some miles away from the shed. Alright, thanks for the update. We'll keep an eye out for Greg. Just when the engines were about to give up, Lily spotted Greg with a flat car, presumably heading up to the shed. Greg's heading up to the branch now, and he has a flat car for some reason. Got it. I will keep an eye out for him. Hurry up! Get all these cans overnight so I don't have to come back here. Whatever you say. Yardmaster's getting real concerned that we're not even in California anymore. He's over there now. It seems like they're just hanging out over there. We're gonna have to wait until it's dark. Looks like they're about to leave, but I'm not sure. Robbie, blow your whistle now. Doing it now. What the heck was that? That sounded like a steam engine whistle, but there's no operational steam engine around us now. And that could only mean it's him. What are you waiting for? Let's get the hell out of here. Leave the flat car here just in case if the cans start falling over if we go too fast. Oh no, please don't tell me that's him. Oh yep, we gotta go. Oh sweet niblets, does he know what a 280 really looks like compared to a GS4? Greg was so petrified that he forgot to check his speed. And then... brace for impact. Please, don't get me. I'm sorry for disturbing your shed. Hey, it's just me. It was so fun to pretend to be Silas Scratch, or whoever that engine was. What? You stupid steamer! I could have been wrecked beyond repair because of your stupid trick. I'll be honest with you. There are several locomotives, including our yardmaster, concerned about where you have been going for the past few months. What's going on? I can't believe you have been going here. You could have been lost forever. Thank God we found you where you have been going for so long. And it's just a normal shed like any other shed. This was all planned? You engines are idiots. That shed was supposed to be kept to myself. You deserve that. And also for the derailment you caused back at the harbor. I'm extremely frustrated that you've been ditching me and your assignments back on the Golden Empire Bay Railroad. When we get back, you're going to be stored in the shed, and I'll leave you there for a really long time. But wait, does Silas Scratch actually live here? Well, the story here, it's all made up, including the locomotives that try to see the shed. The engine never worked up in Northern California, and was dismantled when diesels took over. I just wanted to keep them away from the shed, and I didn't know what to do but come up with stories revolving around the shed. But now what I said to Greg about keeping the shed away from the other engines, he probably wants to hide the shed from all of you. I'm sorry, everyone. I knew it! You should be ashamed of yourself now. Not only Greg has been punished for being out for so long, but you are responsible for traumatizing many locomotives. You're not getting out of this. Once I talk to your yardmaster, your punishment will be painful as Greg's. You will stay in the shed indefinitely until I can trust you again. You should be lucky you're not out in the baking sun with other locomotives that are part of the Tracy deadline. I know, but I felt like those passenger cars and steam era freight cars have to be protected. That's one of the reasons why I went to that shed, and that fuel was decent. Greg, that fuel is the same as what I provide to locomotives. Of course it's efficient, you dumb engine. Have fun staying in the back of the shed. I can't believe a friend I've been with for many years has gone into a situation like this. I'm sorry. Look, we can try to sort this out when I'm allowed to get out of the shed. Thank you all for finding Greg. I thought it would take a long time to find him, but you all did so well planning and locating where Greg has been going. You all can start working again tomorrow. You're welcome, Yard Master. Greg, guilty and unrepaired, was stored in the roundhouse for a very long time. The passenger cars and the steam era freight cars were relocated to a freight yard where they are kept safe from vandals. Over time, owners bought these passenger cars and freight cars either for excursion use, total freights, or for preservation. One of the passenger cars was bought and was now used as a maintenance car in the area. The storage shed, however, was torn down because the shed was useless and rusty. The yard, on the other hand, where the shed used to stand, was useful for storing freight cars. As for the GP60, he regretted causing all the trauma to many locomotives that heard his story. Every time the GP60 passes by the yard where the shed used to stand, he felt sorry for coming up with the story of Silas Scratch.